I was born on a day we all seem to love and scream out loud. Thank God it's Friday. It took God a whole lot of time and stress to make me, so you can see I'm special. My driver into this earth pushed me out of the bus to meet the happy people waiting to receive me. To their surprise, their new king was born a pretend baby cause his liver couldn't fight the excessive bilirubin in his bloodstream. Speaking before you is a man that was born with his left pinky finger married to the ring one screaming out loud. I won't let you leave me for no sort of commitment with no earthling, no one. Every 27th July I should anchor a parade, cause as a soldier born in General Hospital on the island, I combated jaundice that yoked me in the neck for 7 days in an arena called a breathing place. And I came out all pumped in full conqueror red blood with a smile on my face, saying, here I am. At age 1, the doors tried not to unlock, vehicles' tires screeched, wheels tried to be stiff, but they all failed and saw me land back in the hospital to have my married fingers separated. While the legal aides were busy with the divorce, my breath seized halfway the surgery and the whole hospital walls froze for a moment. Fears running down the spines of the doctors and my parents swimming in the lake of sorrow and regret. For the next few minutes, everywhere for once felt like a cemetery as the vocal cords of everyone present was laid to rest. Suddenly, an angel took over duty from one of the doctors as directed by God, and he clipped him an oxygen mask, leaving all present with hopes not even high enough to blow out a candlelight. The ocean flowing through my mother's eyes and my father's paper-clipped fingers anchored with notes to God brought me back to life. The land of the dead rejected me. Knocked into the other side of life once again by a bike sometimes around age 5, and God stole me back to earth like a javelin after an interesting argument between death and life. I fell off the first floor of my building about age 12 and I passed out. I know you'd say again. Got stripped and rushed to the hospital while my soul was lost and wandering, with my pride dangling past the gaze of the young beautiful girls I used to fully dress to impress. My name is Tunde Yusuf. I'm 5'6". I weigh 180 pounds, but I still couldn't easily break through my dream even when I landed on it. I love cold stout a lot, and people do tell me they are certain I can sell my birthright for agoyi beans and agege bread. My hobbies include being private and humble, staying in my own lane, learning to not only say but honestly ask sorry whenever I make mistakes. I'm mature enough to let go of things and people harmful to my peace of mind without even holding a grudge. I act plain and goofy in gatherings, and I crack jokes I guess cannot even make a hyena laugh. I'm that guy who forgives people without them even saying sorry, cause I have mastered the craft of maintaining my distance from them, as forgiveness and people not good for you do not share the same address. I'm that young man who doesn't spend resources in gatherings just to impress, but I'd rather quietly spend my last penny to make sure my brothers are happy and well fed. As much as most people would say, confront me with the truth, but they really do not mean it. I sincerely wouldn't want to be showered with fake stream of lies. I know I always want people to fall in love with my smile, but I want you to fall in love more with my scar. Take me as I am. I could be just a timely earpiece in the ears of the unnecessary, but a timeless trumpet when it's time to address the truth without fear or restriction. I don't even understand the things I do myself. Most times I tell you I'm busy. Some days I forget who I am, where I am, and what I'm doing with my life. But I always know God is with me, and I'm still an imperfect work of art in progress just like everyone else. I'm that lad who is sometimes weary of speaking out my mind, not because I'm scared, but because I'm trying to save some so-called friendly and family ties, even when the family members involved do not give a damn. I'm the if you can say it to my face, don't say it behind my back guy, and I know I care way too much about people who, when it's time for them to see me through my troubles, they won't even blink an eye. I'm so scared to get involved with people of today because of the fear of getting a knife in my back when I'm not looking. I let people mostly have a misconception of me and decide to not say a word just to probably protect some things or not even bother to prove unnecessary points. Don't mess with my inner mind and do not underrate me on anything, because I am that lad who will beat your expectations and have you looking dumb. Whenever the devil crawls into my mind with evil thoughts, I make sure I refuse to accept it, refuse to verbalize it. I seek out God's words that contradict that very thought, and ultimately, I ensure the thoughts die unfulfilled and unrealized. I'm that dude who doesn't like getting sunk into the works of my mentors as I fear it will corrupt my personal ideas and strip me of my bare thoughts. I do not for no reason respect people for their position, status, or even money, but for their kind act of humanity, like showing love to people regardless and respecting their lives and properties. I know there's a clear difference between networking and sycophancy. The reason I accord the janitor the same respect as the CEO. I don't compromise my happiness for material things, as I find true happiness in simple things of life. I am not a complainer. I accept full responsibility for my life. I understand no one else but me will get me to my unique desired destination, so I strive. I work at my own pace to be better, feel accomplished, and most importantly, be happy with myself. I do not hustle to look better in the faces of people who do not really matter. No stress. I've seen heads and legs turn enemies, brothers snitching on their own, killing characters for paper, food, and vein right in between the legs. I'm not a fan of side talks, backstabbing, character assassination, and one-sided story. I race on the track of realness, selflessness, and humility. I've always known that life ain't fair, but I wake up every morning with high hopes that humans will stop being cruel. I do not judge others by my present state of mind and actions. God forgive the days I was probably like them. And most I never really did, because I had early knowledge about those things, so I never dared. I do not comment on people's personal lives, maybe a few of the good things they do. Put your evil radar on the next man, and note how I passionately take you back to school. My late dad once told me, son, your priority shouldn't be about being liked, but being valued. Work diligently for yours and do not get distracted by the quick successes around you. Just like me, I know we all have little or no blank sheets in the flipping pages of our lives, but somewhere down the bottom of yours, I've managed to ink down the story of my life. Ask me what I do for a living and I'll tell you. I'm a never graduating student of Do What Is Consciously Right University, and I only take 2 courses, God and Humanity. Thank you.